Hey, good afternoon, Gemini, and welcome to your March tarot reading. Welcome to Love and Abundance Tarot. My name is Morty, and I'm excited to have you here. Excited for the opportunity to share your March tarot reading with you. Gemini, today is Sunday, right? We love Sundays. The time is Sunday, February the 23rd. The time is 3:36 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So Gemini, whether your sun sign is Gemini or your moon or rising sign is Gemini, or maybe you're just checking up on a Gemini, or it could be your Gemini's in Venus, or you could just be intuitively guided to be here. Whatever the energies were that brought you here to this reading, trust those energies. And whenever it is you may be watching this reading, whether it's today, next week, next month, next year, my readings are date specific. So whenever it is Gemini, the energy kind of directs you towards this reading. So let's get started with your tarot reading today. I'm going to do the 9-card spread for you. I'm going to use my Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck for the initial 9 cards, and that's going to create the framework for your reading. Then I'm going to use my Crystal Vision Tarot set by Jennifer Glasso. I'm going to use this as clarifiers on these energies. And then I have my Magical Times Empowerment deck right here as well. So at the end of your reading, Gemini, I want to pull an empowerment card for you. So, Gemini, what I've been doing so far this month is I've been doing the shuffle before I turn on the camera, at least with the initial 9 cards, and saving the clarifiers for the camera. But on your reading, Gemini, I want to do all the shuffling right here in front of the camera. So it may take us, your reading may extend a little bit longer than normal, but I'm not worried about that. So let's just put time behind us, right? Let's trust energy. Let's go into this reading, removing ourselves from the outcome and just stepping into and facing and embracing, right? Whatever energies we're looking at here in your tarot reading today. So Gemini, I've taken the liberty to pull a prayer for you from my Change Me Prayers book. This is going to serve as the prayer taking us into your reading today. So Gemini, I apologize for my throat. I have a little bit of a sore throat here. Gemini, your prayer says, change me, divine beloved, into one who can embrace the moment exactly as it is, knowing everything happens for the highest way when I am open. May I lavishly bless it all and be a conduit for your love. Let me trust every true need is always, always met. Let me trust that every need is always, always met. I am yours, you are mine, we are one, and all is well. All right, Gemini. Sorry, I probably could have stood to throw on my spectacles as I was reading that for you guys. Okay, let's get started with your reading. Gemini, beautiful zodiac sign. So my youngest sister is a Gemini. I might see her later on this afternoon, but Geminis can be very expressive, clever. You have very clever minds, right? You're very intuitive. You're quick-witted, you have a great sense of humor, enthusiastic, intelligent, intellectual. So my sun sign is Aquarius. And we have Aquarius, Gemini, both air signs. So there are energies about Gemini that I resonate with. There are traits and qualities with Gemini that I resonate with. I really like the zodiac sign. Gemini, you're located in the 3rd house. 3rd house is about communication and knowledge, what you know, your early learning style, your siblings, neighbors, your routine, journeys, and your environment. And Gemini, you are ruled by the planet of Mercury. Mercury is all about communication. And speaking of Mercury, I believe we are in Mercury retrograde right now. So that'll mean a lot of things. It's probably worth doing a Google search for you if you're not familiar with it. But this could definitely be a time where electronics can be can operate a little funny, a little funky at different times. And I've actually already experienced that today, just a few minutes ago with camera. I had the camera on and it was set on a fixed screen. I wasn't moving or anything. It was interesting. So I had to kind of reset and re-up it. All right, Gemini, let's get started here in your tarot reading. So I pre-shuffled my decks, but I'm going to shuffle them one more time. I want to pull an energy right now to see what's the central theme and central energy for your reading today, Gemini. So we're going to find that out. All right, Gemini. All right, coming in and showing up at the center of your reading here, we have darkest fears, which is equivalent to the Nine of Swords. All right, so recognizing the energy of fear, right? Something taking place in Gemini's life that, you know, inevitably is drawing up some fears, right? Just looking at this figure. I mean, he's facing his fears, right? Which is, it takes courage to do that. I feel like, Gemini, you're facing your fears here. Okay, Gemini. Coming in next and across the top, we have Opportunity Beckons, which this is equivalent to the Four of Cups in original Tarot. So we have Darkest Fears and Opportunity Beckons. Okay, Gemini, coming in next. Across the top, next to Opportunity Beckons, we have Choose Your Battle. Choose your battles. Okay, Gemini, coming in next to Choose Your Battles, we now have Strengthening Bonds. This is equivalent to the Ace of Pentacles in original Tarot. Okay, Gemini, just give me just a second here. I'm just kind of looking at the cards here, kind of feeling the energies, trying to see and feel exactly what's being said here in your reading. So at the end of the day, I mean, what I can tell early on is, Gemini, you're in thought right now, right? You're in deep thought. Yeah, in fact. Yeah, deep in thought. Deep in thought, and you know, you're looking at different opportunities that lie ahead. You know, you may be seeking some guidance, seeking some spiritual direction in your life. You know, with this opportunity beckons here, and then coming in next to it, we have Choose Your Battles. Let's get some clarification real quick. Better understand these energies. First of all, let's ask about darkest fears. Let's get a little more clarification on that. But I see, Gemini, you're desiring starting this beginning. I can see that here with the Strengthening Bonds. But you're deep in thought on it. Okay, tell us more about darkest fears. Okay, so coming in as a clarifier on darkest fears, right? So darkest fears, this represents the energy. You know, it's fear, but I think more than fear, I think it's worries, right? And worries can be defined as being fearful of our fears, right? Maybe fearing the unknown, right? He has 5 moons that are circling, right, around his head right here. And anytime I see those 5 moons, Gemini, it reminds me of the planet Pluto. Pluto, which is the representing the energy of Scorpio. It's the planet of transformation. It's a planet of endings, right? And it's in the planet Pluto. It's surrounded, ironically, by 5 moons. 5 moons that orbit the planet Pluto, and they kind of orbit it very sporadically. And I feel like it's that sporadic orbiting energy of those 5 moons. That's what creates that kind of chaotic, transformational kind of energy that comes in for Scorpio. Some of you may be in a relationship with the Scorpio as well. But coming in as a clarifier in this, we have the 3 of Cups, right? So how do we overcome some of our darkest fears? How is it that we're able to get out of our head? Well, for many of us, this is recommending that we get out with friends, right? That we socialize. 3 of Cups represents this very energy. We see 3 maidens that are sitting by this pond of water, right? They're gathered together, sharing stories, right? Connecting with each other's energy. So this is an energy that serves you very well, Gemini, in terms of helping you to get out of your head. And coming in next to that, we have the Empress energy, which I really like this energy. Empress is the culmination of all 4 queens, right? A very balanced energy. She has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on dry land. Notice she's surrounded by butterflies, representing rebirth, right? So what's being pointed out here to you, Gemini, is the universe wants you to be mindful, to remember yourself, right? To remember to take care of yourself. Remember to nurture yourself, and how is it we go about doing that? And I'm just going to kind of share some of my personal experiences, because I've kind of dabbled a little bit with this lately. It's that nurturing energy, which is, it's a beautiful energy. And how exactly do we go about nurturing ourselves more? Well, taking care of ourselves, right? Making sure that we're eating right, making sure that we're sleeping adequately, getting a good amount of rest, making sure that we're balanced in life, making sure that, right, we're balanced with our energy in terms of, we're spending time on our own, but we're also taking the time to get out with others, right? And Gemini, we're an air sign, right? That's mental energy. So it kind of makes sense with this darkest fear showing up here at the center of your reading. What I keep feeling is like, you're deep in your mind, right? You're deep in thought, right? And this is about, Gemini, the universe encouraging you to get out of your thought, right? To step away from some of the fears. Remember, right, to get out with friends and have a good time, and remember to take care of yourself. Remember to nurture yourself. The important thing about this Empress energy is, she represents, she's the mother of all things earthly, right? So she represents unconditional love to everything and everybody around her, right? How is it that she's able to do that, right? She's only able to do that because she's first learned to recognize and to connect with that sense of self-love within herself first, right? And it's then and only then that when she feels that within herself that she's able to provide that and share that with everybody else. Okay, that seems like pretty good advice for you, Gemini. Okay, tell us about opportunity beckons. Thinking about what lies ahead, thinking about the different opportunities, different directions to go. He's looking out into the stars. So some of you, that could represent the energy of following astrology or following tarot, as you're looking and seeking some of that guidance and direction. Tell us more about opportunity beckons. Tell us more about opportunity beckons. Okay. All right, so Gemini, we're asking for some clarification, right, on opportunity beckons. And the energy in this card, what it represents is this is thinking about what lies ahead, thinking about the direction that lies ahead, thinking about some of the different choices, right, that you have to make. Coming in attached to this energy, Gemini, we have the Tower card, right? So, excuse me, it could be this very Tower moment, right? And how would we define a Tower moment? Tower moments are defined by, it's the universe stepping into our life, stepping into our world, and moving around the parts and pieces in a way that creates change, right? But moving around those parts and pieces can feel very disruptive at times. That's what's represented here in the Tower, right? So we have this Tower moment, this taking place, and Gemini, I feel like it's causing you to think, it's causing you to sit back and to reflect, right? Maybe you're thinking, based upon this Tower moment, maybe you're thinking about, which opportunities are going to lie ahead of you, and you're wanting to stay on course. Gemini, coming in next, we have the High Priestess card. So this is the universe reminding you of your intuition, right? And it's coming in attached to this Tower moment. So anytime I see the High Priestess attached to the tower, what this tells me is that this tower moment for you, Gemini, there's some divineness to it, right? There's some universal divine guidance, right, that's connected to this tower moment. I feel like this tower moment for you, Gemini, it's all to serve your highest good, right? It's to create, openings and new beginnings for you. I feel like that are part of your destiny, part of your plan. All right, let's get some clarification on choose your battles. Tell us more about choose your battles. Okay, Gemini, so I have it here on choose your battles, right? I wanted to get a better understanding of what is energy saying with that, right? What exactly is the battle, right? And it's, Gemini, we're in our head, right? So we have darkest fears coming out. So we see that right out of the gate. So here we have the Three of Swords, right? So the Three of Swords represents heartbreak, loss, sadness, grief. It's a setback, all right? And it could be some sadness and some loss that's connected for some of you to this tower moment. Coming in next to that, here we have another three, represented by the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, this is about choosing your battles, Gemini, right? This is about, do you want to choose to stay in the past, right? To stay in this limiting energy, right? Of defeat, of loss, of hurt, right? Or do you want to make another choice, make the better choice, the superior choice, and focus on the journey that lies ahead, right? So this is about letting go of the past, right? Letting go of the past pain, past disappointments, past hurts, and focusing on this battle, right? Which is your direction, right? This is the journey that lies ahead of you. All right, Gemini, let's ask about strengthening bonds. Ace of Pentacles. Tell us about this beginning. Tell us about strengthening bonds, please. Okay, Gemini, coming in next, coming in as clarifiers, and these are clarifiers on the energy of strengthening bonds, which is equivalent to the Ace of Pentacles. So coming in as clarifiers on this, here we have the Three of Pentacles, right? So the strengthening bonds represents an Ace of Pentacles, so it's representing a beginning, right? Beginning. And here we have the Three of Pentacles. So it's letting us know, Gemini, that for some of you, stepping into this beginning, all right, I'm seeing three threes here. Three of Wands, Three of Swords, and here we have Three of Pentacles. So we're looking at three threes. Three is a powerful number. But Gemini, it's letting us know, right, you may be stepping into this beginning, and some of you may be working and connecting with another person, right? As we see, he's here working at the stone fountain, and she's here tending to the field. Right, so as you're, Gemini, as you're stepping into, some of you are stepping into this beginning, it's letting you know you may be stepping into this beginning, right, with another person, right, maybe even working together. Attached to it, we have the King of Wands, which is representing fire sign energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Right, so some of you may be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like what's being said here with this King of Wands, Gemini, because for some of you that aren't necessarily involved with the fire sign, I feel like King of Wands is representing your energy. You know, the universe letting you know as you're stepping into this beginning, right? Taking the time to get out of our heads, taking the time to allow this tower moment to happen, allow the changes to take place, right? I think what's being shared here with you, Gemini, is this is the universe encouraging you to just embrace these changes, right? To embrace this beginning that's coming. Because the King of Wands, he's a fast-moving energy, right? He doesn't really take the time to overanalyze things. He's moving quickly. Very creative energy, very passionate, very excited. Kind of has this magnetic charm to it. This ability to sweep both men and women off their feet. So, beautiful energy, and the King of Wands taking that energy with you towards this new beginning. Okay, Gemini, tell us more. We're now building back to the original 9 cards, Gemini. We're working on the middle row now. All right, Gemini, tell us more. Tell us more. Okay, Gemini. Coming in next to Darkest Fears, we have Sacral Chakra. Sacral Chakra represents that energy, and I'm going to read about it to you, Gemini, in just a moment here, but it represents that energy of I want, right? Of I want, and it's coming in right next to the Darkest Fears. I'll pull some clarifiers on that Sacral Chakra. Okay, Gemini, coming in on the other side of Darkest Fears, we have New Vitality, right? So New Vitality, this is representing the energy of kind of in some ways coming out of your shell, of really taking the time to get out, right? To get out and to connect with others. Get out, making new friendships, right? Reconnecting with friendships of the past. It's representing a beginning. So this is the Ace of Wands kind of beginning. So there's a lot of creativity and a lot of passion for you, Gemini, right? And that the Ace of Wands is coming in right underneath the Ace of Pentacles, right? So we have two aces running hand in hand together. It's interesting, 3 seems to be a big, in fact, I have all 4 threes from the Crystal Vision out here on the deck. And as I'm adding up this middle row, 9 and 2, 11, with a 1 takes us to 12, so we have another 3 right here. Oh, wow, and then on the top row, 4 plus 7 plus 1 is 12 again, so we have another 3 there. So we have 3 and then 3. Interesting. Yeah, so 3 for you, Gemini. Very important energy for you right now. All right, let's build on the bottom row. Tell us more about Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? All right, Gemini, here we have another ace, right? Coming out as the Ace of Swords. Clarity of belief. That's coming in on the bottom row here for you. Okay, we have a 7, awaiting results. This is equivalent to the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, and then coming in next to that, we have success and growth. So on the bottom row, we have 8, 7, 15, plus 1 is 16, so that equals a 7. 7's very, very spiritual number. Okay, Gemini, let's get some clarification for you here. First of all, get some clarification on this Sacral Chakra. The Sacral Chakra representing the energy of I want, right? Let's see if we can learn a little bit more about this. Tell us more about the Sacral Chakra energy. Okay, coming in as one clarification for this sacral chakra energy, we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands represents, if it's harmony or disharmony, it's representing some disharmony. We look at the lions, they're fighting, right? And the three men with sticks are fighting. Nobody's really out to hurt the other person, right? But it represents that fighting energy of disharmonies, right? So this can represent the breakdown in communication, right? So some of you may have had a breakdown in communication of some sort. And what it is that you're wanting, right, that you're desiring within you is to reconnect with this communication, right? Reconnect. Showing itself in the Three of Cups here as well. Right, letting go of some of that disconnected energy, letting go of some of that energy of of disharmony, disconnect. Tell us more about the sacral chakra. Okay, so what is it exactly that Gemini is wanting? You're wanting to let go of Five of Wands energy, right? Wanting to let go of the disconnect, the disharmony. You're desiring to let go of this Five of Pentacles energy, right? Which this is a limiting energy, representing the energy of feeling like you're left out in the cold. So, I get it, Gemini. It only makes sense, right? And these energies right here, they may have to do with some of this darkest fears energy showing up here at the center of your reading, right? But what it is that you're wanting, Gemini, right? You're wanting, this is also representing an energy of lack, right? This is an energy of scarcity, right? You're wanting to remove the energy of scarcity, to remove this energy of disharmony. You're wanting to create success. You're wanting to create stability, security. You're wanting to create that beautiful connection. And for many of you, this may be a connection shared with another person, right? I feel like, Gemini, you're desiring this within you more than anything. Well, we know that because coming out as another clarifier, we had the Page of Cups. Page of Cups represents, it's the thought, right, of a beginning coming in for you, Gemini. It's the idea of it, right? This typically precedes the Ace of Cups, right? So we may see the Ace of Cups come out here as we continue your reading, right? But I feel like, Gemini, you're truly desiring this within your heart. She's staring at this water lily. It's illuminated in front of her, right? It has a message in it. It's a message of love, right? She's trying hard to read it, but she's unable to. So, Gemini, I feel like that's definitely what you're desiring here. Tell us about new vitality. Okay, coming in as a clarifier for new vitality, we have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, again, just came out with the Page of Cups, right? Page of Pentacles is the idea, it's the thought, it's the thought of creating, the thought of manifesting, right? It's also it's an action card. She's sitting in this tree playing her mandolin, right? She wants to earn herself a pentacle. So she's taking that leap of faith and begins to play her mandolin. And here you can see she's done that very thing. She's earned this pentacle. So I feel like, Gemini, what the universe is letting you know here is that this beginning it can start for you as soon as you're ready for it. Definitely telling us that with this Page of Pentacles. And for some of you, this new beginning may have already started. Tell us more about new vitality. Okay. So, Gemini, again, showing up at the center of your reading, darkest fears, right? Coming in next to that, we have new vitality, which is representing the Ace of Wands, right? So this exciting beginning, this is about getting out, reconnecting with friends, really putting yourself out there, coming in as a clarifier for this. Here we see the Devil card, which is representing the energy of Capricorn. Some of you may be in a relationship with Capricorn. But I feel like the energy in this card, what it's representing is it's representing this very thing, right? Our fears. And this is important for us, Gemini, right? Because it's difficult for any of us to step into a beginning, right? A new beginning that's vibrant and passionate and full of creativity and excitement. Those are higher vibrating energies. So in order for us to be able to resonate with that, we need to raise our own vibration, right? So in order to do that, many times we need to remove our fears. It's just important that we not take any of these fears with us, Gemini, right, into this brand new beginning. All right, let's get some clarification on clarity of belief. Okay, we got the Seven of Cups. Okay, beautiful. I know, Gemini, I'm seeing aces all over here in your tarot reading. We just got another one. So coming in as a clarifier on clarity of belief, this is equivalent to the Ace of Swords. Right? So this is stepping into a beginning with a new understanding. You can tell it's a meaningful understanding as he has his hand above his heart right here, right? And he's holding out this butterfly. Okay, Gemini. For whatever reason, what's coming to mind for me right now is the other night I was watching television. I was watching this series called The Outsider, and there's one scene in there, excuse me, that I really liked a lot. You have this guy, and he has a little bit of a crush on this girl, and he's, they're having a conversation, right? And he's kind of getting to know her a little bit, and he makes the comment to her. He tells her, "I have the strength of 10. If there's one thing you need to know about me, know that I have the strength of 10, and I have the strength of 10 because I'm pure of heart," right? And I feel like that's what this is representing for you, Gemini, right? This is purity of heart. This is about joy, goodness, and love that you're taking with you into this beginning. Coming out as a clarifier, we have the Seven of Cups, which is, it's letting you know that with this new beginning, this new understanding, I think, Gemini, that you're going to begin to see that there's all kinds of opportunities that lie ahead of you, right? So it's a lot easier to overcome these energies of darkest fear, right? Because darkest fear can be, fear of the unknown. Again, the universe letting you know all kinds of opportunities lying ahead of you. Here she is on this dragon, right? Flying through the air. We have all these different cups, right? She's being offered them, but she's not receiving any of them. There's one cup that has a rainbow on it, right? It's down here on the ground. So for some of you, I feel like this is the cup that you want, right? In terms of your choices. In terms of your battles, right? This is a battle that you want. So choosing that cup, coming out as a clarifier on that, here we see it again, Ace of Swords. Again, validating and confirming this beginning that waits for you. That's the Ace of Swords coming out as a clarifier on the Ace of Swords, right? So, yeah, I feel like there's some big meaning for you there, Gemini. There could be something to that, right? Having the strength of 10 because of purity of heart. There's just a strength in that, right? If we can maintain purification within our hearts, right? Everything that happens and manifests is all divine. Okay, awaiting results. Tell us more about awaiting results. Okay, so Gemini, if you have been waiting around, right, with this awaiting results energy, you have the Magician card, right? So representing the energy of, Gemini or Virgo, right? Because it's ruled by Mercury, stands above a crescent moon, representing unseen energy. What is it the magicians do? That they move unseen energy, right? Two birds flying above his head. So Gemini, some of you may be manifesting for two. He stands above this white dove, representing this unconditional love, right? Unconditional love, purity of heart, right? So moving forward, manifesting with purification of heart. Coming in as a clarifier on that, here we have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands. This is the fastest moving night of the night energies. And night energies, they're in motion, right? They come through. So this night coming through quickly, bringing you the energy of the magician in order to help you to overcome this awaiting results energy. So I feel like, well, have awaiting results and then choosing your battles up here. I'm feeling like both of these energies are kind of connected. They're both sevens. But Gemini, definitely seeing that you have the ability, right, to manifest and create the kind of results that you're truly desiring in your life. These awaiting results, and you have the magician energy to bring you those exact results that you're desiring. Okay, tell us about success and growth. Okay, so success and growth. I'll hold up this card, the number 8. Here we have the death card coming out as a clarifier, also represented as the number 13 on the death card. Sorry, I was thinking it was an 8. Right, so the death card, it represents an ending, right? And well, Gemini, I felt it early on in your tarot reading here. You know, I felt this transformational kind of energy, right, connected to this darkest fears, right? Because he's 5 moons. That's exactly what reminds me of the Scorpio energy, right, seen in the death card. Right, so there's an inscription on the headstone written right here. It's written in Latin, but translated it says life is changed, not taken. So I feel like what's being said, Gemini, is that in order, right, for this success and growth energy, right, to come into your life and to move forward, there will likely need to be an ending, right? There will need to be that ending that takes place, that transformation. And for some of you, this ending, this transformational change, could very well be connected to this tower energy, showing up here at the very top of your reading. Let's get another clarifier. Okay. All right. So here we have the ending, right? The death card right here, coming out as clarification. What exactly is ending for you in your life, Gemini, right? What's ending is this 9 of Swords being replaced by the 9 of Cups, right? 2 9s that came out together. This is fear, worries, right? Worries can be defined as being fearful of those fears, you know, fearful of the unknown. Letting go of this energy, allowing it to really come to an ending, and taking on and embracing this 9 of Cups energy. She sits by this pond of water, right, looking to manifest. She wants to manifest all of her hopes and dreams. So she takes out her dandelion, she makes a wish, blows it up into the universe. As above, so below, right? So she's manifesting. So yeah, I feel like that is the case for you, Gemini. This is about letting go of the fears, letting go of the unknowns, the uncertainties, right? Knowing that there's some disruption here. We have the Tower card coming in, right? But it's attached to the High Priestess card, which, you know, it kind of lets me know that there's some divine energy that's connected to this Tower moment for you, Gemini. And then all throughout your reading, we see nothing but beginnings, right? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. I don't know, Gemini. You guys have a great reading here. I mean, all kinds of beginnings that wait for you, right? But I feel like right now what it's about is this is a time to get out of our head, right? Get out of our head, get into our heart. And Gemini, I feel like you're being encouraged to really put yourself out there, to reach out and reconnect with friends from the past, reconnect with new friendships and relationships, right? Of really putting yourself out there. That's what allows you to get out of your head. That's also what's going to help keep you stable and grounded, right, throughout this Tower moment. Okay. Yeah, Gemini, I love your tarot reading today. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to share with you. Oh, before we end, I want to pull an empowerment card for you from my Magical Times Empowerments deck. This is going to serve as the empowerment card for today's tarot reading for you. Okay, interesting. So I just drew the energy of reconciliation, and this is the energy that came out earlier today in today's messages from Spirit. Daily messages from Spirit came out as reconciliation. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. Right? So for many of you, Gemini, I feel like, it's going to strengthen you and help you. Right? If you can reconcile maybe reaching out with others from our past that maybe there's been a little bit of that disconnect with. Maybe taking on some of this Three of Swords energy. And this is about giving it another chance, right? Reconnecting with others, and reconciling. And I feel like, for many of you, Gemini, this may also represent the energy of kind of reconciling within yourself as well. Letting go of the fears, right? Allowing yourself to kind of step out of this battle of the unknown, the uncertainty. I mean, truly, Gemini, I feel like the theme of your reading today is about letting go of the fear and embracing your hopes and your dreams, right? This is about believing again. Here we see the Death card, right? Emphasizing the true ending of these fears. Okay, Gemini, again, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share your tarot reading with you today. I hope these energies resonated with you, and I hope that the messages that were here, I hope these messages help you on your path. I mean, that's my intention with this channel and with these tarot readings, is I want to identify the energies that come out, right, and connect with these energies intuitively, and share messages that lift people, that raise your vibration, messages that will help you, Gemini, throughout your path, throughout your spiritual journey. Okay, thank you for all the beautiful love and support, the beautiful comments, the likes, subscribes, and shares. I can't thank you guys enough. So it's all of you that make this possible for me, so thank you. Okay, Gemini, wishing you the very best for March. Thanks.